YouTube once again. This is becoming an almost daily ritual of mine to chat with you guys in the morning, either when I'm having my coffee or my breakfast or both. Today I finished my coffee. I've also finished the protein part of my breakfast, which was some leftover scrambled eggs from a video I uploaded yesterday. So if you haven't seen the latest short format video on my channel, do go and check it out. I also had a small piece of chicken, and now I've got some fruit with me. So I got a muskmelon, also called a honeydew melon sometimes, or maybe those are two different things. So I've just got a bowl of the melon here, and I'm just going to eat it while I wait for people to show up. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Sahil. I'm a death metal musician, and I also run this cooking channel called Headbanger's Kitchen, where I do all kinds of delicious food recipes. What other kind of recipes would there be? Well, I guess drink recipes could be a thing, but I do mostly food. I also have a food blogging page called Headbanger Eats. I play in a death metal band called Demonic Resurrection, and I go solo by the name Demon Stealer. And right now, I'm about to eat some muskmelon. So these days for breakfast, most days I like to have some protein and some fruit. That's it, keep it simple. Sometimes I'll have a toast as well, depends on how I feel. Sometimes a sandwich. But I try and keep my breakfast light, somewhere in the range of 200 to 300 calories at best. This is a musk melon, which I have very badly de what's the word? Well, basically, I should have cut the skin off and made cubes or chunks or something, but instead I just scooped it out. So I have scooped out the muskmelon. Ah, Madison by the Sea, I assume because you are on keto. I think my favorite fruit of all time is the humble orange, probably followed by watermelon. Though these days I'm eating a lot of blueberries because blueberries have become very cheap in India. Well, when I say very cheap, I mean relatively very cheap. Like they used to cost us about 300 uh, Indian rupees, which is about, I want to say, $7 for like 100 to 150 grams. And now it's half the cost. Hey VD, so in India we don't get organic grass-fed beef. Um, I don't get, again, organic is a very loose term, generally just means an overpricing of things. But I do try and eat free range chicken eggs. We do get that. Hey Todd, I recently made a video on why I don't do keto anymore. In fact, I stopped keto back in 2019. And that's why a lot of people are now finding out about it and they're like, oh, well, we don't have any interest in this channel anymore, so unsubscribe, which is fine by me because my recipes are still available for all of you to watch. 400 keto recipes on the channel, not going anywhere. But keto and I are done. What's my religion? Why does it matter? I've said this before and I'll say it again. Religion is like a penis. It's okay to have one, but keep it in your pants. You don't need to display it in public. Hello, good morning, good morning. But you know what? Since this is a live stream and I do answer questions, the truth is I have no religion. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God or religion. So obviously, there was no blueberries when I was growing up, so could never have them with milk. Logan, I want to ask this girl out any smooth lines or advice. Ladies on the live stream, please correct me if I'm wrong. Logan, I think drop the smooth lines. Just be confident and ask her out. That's it. Confidence, straight to the point, no BS, and be yourself, which hopefully is a good, well mannered human being. That's all. Yeah, I don't think you need. Again, I haven't dated in. Well, I guess I haven't ever dated really. Dipti and I have been together for 20 years. So I haven't really been out and dating. So I don't know what works with women and things like that. But I would assume just be confident, be honest, be straightforward, and that should be enough. And if it's not, then perhaps it was never meant to be. Ladies, please chime in if I am giving him correct advice or if I am too out of the loop. Why do we have. So, okay, this is definitely a troll. Oh, that sounds interesting. Hello, Garlic Girl. Good to see you. I know it's past most people's bedtimes because it's late in the United States, in one of the five different uh, time zones you guys have, and I'm almost done eating my melon. Grapes and apples. My dad eats an apple every morning almost. It's like his thing. Obviously, when I was on keto, I hardly ate any fruit, so I'm kind of making up for it now. Ooh, nice watermelon. Popular or favorite fruit? What is your favorite fruit, Zaza? Popular fruits we all know, but what is your favorite fruit? I do enjoy the Indian Alfonso mango when it's in season. Dipti loves them and she keeps buying them. And I will eat one later today. And I'm done eating. Well, I guess that's that. Lovely. So, as I said, this has kind of become my daily routine, almost daily routine of getting on a live stream, having a chat with you guys, letting you know that there is a new video out on the channel which you have probably missed. I uploaded a new short format video yesterday. Ah, smart move, Dream Man. Yeah, so I guess I'm done with my fruit eating on the live stream. And I will have to step out and get some paperwork done today for the tax man, which is always a pain. Nobody likes dealing with the tax man, but we must do it. And then later today, I'm going to a restaurant for a tasting. There's a pop up happening at one of the local restaurants here. They're doing a Mexican pop up with this Mexican cloud kitchen. I think they're called ghost kitchens in America. Um, and yeah, I'm excited to go and try some Mexican food and then plan an event around it. So that's something else I do as well. I have a food club here in Mumbai city with a whole bunch, like 1,000 food lovers, and I do events. In fact, last night we went out for Japanese food and I curated the menu from the restaurant. And yeah, it's just a fun event for food lovers, and you get to meet new people and try lots of food. So it's something that's kind of keeping me busy. That, along with, of course, making videos for the channel. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'll be shooting a whole bunch of recipe videos next week as well. I'm really going to try and kick things up a notch on the channel. So, fingers crossed, and stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you guys check out all the latest videos that I have uploaded and see if you've missed any of them or if you've watched all of them. I mean, we got so many cool recipes that you guys should definitely Definitely watch the video, even if you don't make the dish. Just watch the video because it's food porn. And for those who have never been on my channel, Headbangers Kitchen is a cooking channel with lots of delicious food. The key word always being delicious food, no matter what format the show followed, no matter whether it was the old days when we had heavy metal bands on the show and I would cook for them, or when we moved over to simple and fun recipes like microwave potato chips and two ingredient ice creams, or the keto stuff, or the carnivore stuff, or the the general recipes, whatever it was we did. The key word was always give people a delicious meal. Like, you should always have a recipe from my channel and be like, wow, that was delicious. Have you ever thought of collaborating with some famous Indian chefs like Ranveer Brar? I would love to collaborate, but they are way out of my league. So I'm a very small channel. I'm not a big food personality in India. I'm like, the only people who know me are like the keto community, mainly because if you were an Indian and you did the keto diet, you pretty much had my recipes were the only ones you could actually use. Like, there were some other keto influencers as well, but I was pretty much the go-to at that point in time, which was interesting. But yeah, so I mean, I'd love to collab with different people, but yeah, let's see. Also, I do a lot of beef, a lot of pork. All the mainstream Indian chefs will generally stay away from those two meats because they want to appeal to the larger demographic, which I'm not really a big fan of doing. I don't like pandering to audiences specifically. For me, cooking and food is an art. It's things that I have to eat, it's things that I like. So I'll do it and I'll put it out in the world, and if you like it, great, and if you don't, that's okay as well. I'm not for everybody. Thank you, Madison by the Sea. I really appreciate it, and have a good night. Yeah, this live stream I wanted to keep anyway short and sweet, so we'll go on till the 15-20 minute mark maybe. You know. As always, which part of the world are you guys watching from? Let me know. But yeah, hopefully in the future, some collaborations might happen. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Cool Burn, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, depending on which part of the world you are in. In fact, for everyone, I guess, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, or good morning. Ah, Lucknow. Heard so much about the food there, but I've never had a chance to visit and eat. South Carolina. What up? New York City, of course. New York is another place I really want to visit for the food. Lots of delicious food in New York City. I mean, New York is like, from whatever I've seen in the videos, it looks like a crazy place to live in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean it in a good way. Kind of like Bombay, traffic, expensive rent, but everything like 24/7, you can get whatever you need. All the best restaurants, grocery shops, everything, all in the hub. So yeah, pretty cool. Yes, bedtime in California. Anyway, like, yep, all the kebabs in Lucknow. Definitely want to try that. Anyway, guys, yeah, I think I really should go and get some work done because I've got to get some paperwork done. When am I coming back to the USA? I haven't been to the USA, so it would be my first time whenever I do visit. Um, right now, if I were to apply for a US visa, I would have to wait 1 full year to get an appointment to be interviewed to see if I'm fit to get a US visa. So, yeah, that's the situation with the US visa right now. It's a very complicated and tedious process. I could just apply for a visa. It'll be a 10-year visa and at some point make the trip. Let's see, maybe the backlog will sort of, you know, drop down a bit, and maybe there will be potential to get an interview slot without having to wait for an entire year. Or if things went my way and I was able to find an opportunity to tour with my band in the United States, then I would be able to come on a business visa probably, or a work permit or something, which would be very interesting as well. So I'd love to do that. I'd love to tour the US with my band for sure. But yeah, that would be really sick if I got to tour. Yeah, it's a 1 year wait just to get an appointment to be interviewed to see if you're fit to come to America. So I don't think people in America and Europe realize just how lucky they are, how valuable your passports are. Like Americans can just get on a flight and go to any part of the world like without thinking twice. Like for us in India, like if I want to go to Europe, I have to give them my bank statements, my marriage certificate, my property papers, my income tax returns. I literally have to overturn my entire life to prove to them and show them that hey, we're not going to like stay there, we're going to come back home. It's like ridiculous. Same for US. Like that's why I like prefer to travel to Southeast Asia now, because for Indians it's a lot more easy. You just travel, you get a visa on arrival, or you can apply online and you don't need to give that much paperwork for it. It's not so tedious. But traveling to the UK, USA, or America, Canada is like a process. Crazy. Americans, Europeans don't take for granted the power of your passport and how easy travel is for you. Even places like Turkey, like we have to show so many papers to go to Turkey, but if we have a US visa, then the process is much easier. I mean, I don't want to come as an asylum seeker. I just want to come, have a visit, eat some good food, and go back home. I'm not interested in moving countries or seeking asylum. It's just like it's a holiday, man. Like it should be enough that okay, you got a return ticket, you got a valid passport, and you got enough money to go for your trip. That's it. Come back. It's fine. Like yeah, but every country has a problem with any country that has a border. I mean, that is not a like that's a different thing. Those folks are not coming in through your airplanes, right? Like, I mean, if it's illegal immigration, they're going to jump through the gates. Remember the wall? Build a wall, said the man. Build a wall. Hey, buzz of droning. I would love to come to Australia as well. Australia also requires the same amount of paperwork and passports, but Dipti has been to Australia, and we would love to come there because the produce looks amazing. I would love to eat some kangaroo for sure. I enjoy kangaroo. Hoo, yeah. I mean, I would want to try some because I've heard so much about it. It seems like a very tasty and interesting meat to try. I wonder how many subscribers I would lose if I ate kangaroo. Because I ate horse and I lost a lot of subscribers, which is fine. And no issues. It's all good. But yeah, kangaroo. What else? What animal should I eat next? Anyway, I digress. But yeah. All right, folks. I'm actually going to go and get some work done now, but let's have a chat sooner rather than later. I'll do another live stream if I get some time this evening, maybe while I'm eating dinner or cooking something up. But right now, I'm going to go and get some work done because I really should be working now because I need to get some papers signed. I need to get some other things done. But it's always been a pleasure chatting with all of you guys. Eat a beating snake heart. If I find one, why not? Though I'm not so kicked about Yeah, well, I guess I could do the beating heart. It's a heart. It's not the actual snake. Anyway, see you guys. Bye bye.